Welcome everyone to Experience VCC. You are joining our business session today. My name is Elizabeth and I'll be your moderator for this meeting. So we're really excited to have you here, and we have a couple of programs we'd like to share with you. So before we begin, I just want to acknowledge that we are here working on the unceded territory of the Coast Salish peoples, the traditional home of the Squamish, Musqueam, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. So the way this session is going to run is you're going to hear a series of short presentations of about 2 to 3 minutes from each of our instructors here. Feel free to type away your questions in the chat box. It looks like 2 little bubbles with one of them has a question mark in it. And include your program of interest so that we know which instructor will reply to you. Once you hear the presentations from each of our instructors, you'll hear from an advisor, and we'll head on into questions and answers afterwards. So please stay until the end of this meeting. We are going to give away a code, which if you would love to have a chance to win $1,000 in tuition, you're going to need that code to be able to enter into the contest. So that's pretty important too. So again, just a couple of housekeeping things. This meeting is recorded, so those of you who are joining us a little bit later, you'll be able to catch the presentation afterwards. I might, read your questions out loud in the Q&A later on. So without further ado, I'd like to dive in, but here we go. Here's the, you can't find the button to ask a question. It looks kind of like this, and that's how you can ask us questions. So our first program we're going to hear from today is that of building management. And today we have Sid, who is joining us today to talk about this program. Sid, you are free to take it away.
Wonderful. Thank you, Elizabeth. I hope everybody's able to hear me clearly. If not, just let me know. My name is Sid Kuller, and I'm the Program Coordinator of Technology and Trades in Continuing Studies, and I'm happy to talk about our Building Manager Certificate Program. So I just want you to think about for a second, whether you live in a condominium, an apartment, you attend a school, visit a community center, a shopping mall, a hospital, or even recreation facilities. These establishments need care and maintenance. And that is where building managers come in to help. Building managers can also be known as caretakers, facility managers, or resident manager. Building managers can oversee facilities, perform maintenance and cleaning, monitor property, structure, technology, and other areas of buildings, such as swimming pools, exercise, and common rooms. Building managers also identify and help fix problems or potential problems for the safety and security of anybody using that establishment. You know, this role can also involve minor groundskeeping, plumbing, and building repairs. So if you enjoy physical activity and would like to do some maintenance and being up and about, and if you like interacting with others, because there's certainly going to be human interactions in this field, getting into building management may be a great career choice for you. And on top of that, this role can come with amazing perks. Oftentimes, resident managers get subsidized or even free living accommodation, and many of the utilities can also be included as part of your compensation package, like free cable, free internet. Just some statistics for you. This industry in building management and caretaking field has a 10-year expected job openings of over 12,000 jobs in British Columbia. Of those 12,000, 7,000 are just in the lower mainland. Before this event, just this morning, I just did a search on the term building manager on a popular job search website, Indeed, and it showed me over 2,000 job posting results. At Vancouver Community College, our Building Manager Certificate Program is flexible and affordable. We have classes in the evenings and on Saturdays. There's plenty of completion time. You can learn while you work. 4 courses is all you need to start working in this field. In this program, you will learn about the British Columbia Law and Tenancy Act and regulations, building maintenance, cost control, and supervisory skills. Last year's survey results showed that 100% of the students, that is all of the students, were satisfied or very satisfied with the education they received. And I just also want to give a shout out to our 2 amazing instructors. They are both industry professionals with over 50 years of combined professional experience. One of the instructors is a practicing lawyer, and the other one is a managing director of a consulting company. So there's lots to learn and gain from their experience. So why not make your mark and get started? If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat or attend the free info session in a few weeks' time. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Sid, for all of that, all of that perspective. Now, we are having a sign interpreter here with us today, so that's just for people who may need some extra help. But we will move on to our next program. Our next program is going to be Sport and Recreation Management. And for that, we have Joy Delatina, who will be speaking about this program. So Joy, it's over to you.
Hi, thank you, Elizabeth. Welcome, everybody. I hope so far your experience VCC Day is a positive experience. I'm actually going to be talking to you about a few different programs. Again, my name is Joy. I'm the program coordinator for Business Leadership Management Languages. One of the programs that I do have under my umbrella is the Sport and Recreation Management Program, which is a certificate program. Currently, all our programs in this area are considered part-time. So if you're working or wanting to pick up courses in the evenings or on the weekends, we're very flexible. We run 3 terms throughout the year, September to June, and then we're off for the summer, nothing in July and August, and then back picking it up again in September. We're currently just gearing up for our winter term that's going to start in January. So please check out the website, and our courses should be posted shortly, at least by the end of October. Again, you can also reach us through our info sessions, as well as emailing sportmanagement@vcc.ca. Again, if you have any questions, you can pop them into the question and answer while we're doing the presentation. The courses in Sport and Recreation Management cover lots of areas, anything from intro to business, finance, human relations, and then focusing on the sport industry itself with recreation and management planning and event planning and media. And then at the end, after doing 10 of the courses, there is a practical component. So that way you get some experience out in the field, and the program can be done again on a part-time basis within, let's say, up to about 3 years. But we are very flexible, so please reach out if you have any other questions about the Sport and Recreation Management program. And my next program, Elizabeth, if you wanted to switch to the wedding and event. Yeah. So another area under my wing is the Wedding and Event Management Certificate. And this is an exciting area. We're the only college really that offers a complete full program, including wedding and event management. Here in Vancouver, we are extremely well positioned as one of the most popular cities in the world to vacation and also have events. Tourism is linked tightly to this area, one of the top industries in Vancouver. And our program, again, similar to what I just mentioned about the sport and recreation, is very flexible, part-time. Courses are on the evenings, Mondays through Thursdays, except Fridays. And again, the same basis in terms of terms. We run all year except for the summer months. And you can take as many as few courses as you wish. All our instructors in the program are industry professionals, and we always are tweaking and updating our curriculum to make it current. Obviously, COVID has had a huge impact on the wedding and event industry, so obviously we've had to sort of turn on a dime and pivot, as they use that term quite often now, in terms of changing. So that will definitely be relayed to you through the courses. So again, it's a great program. Again, it's one of the strongest ones that we have in the city. So we are all online now, so you can come from anywhere and partake in our program. And that's our wedding and event program. And the last one I'll be talking to you about today is our Business Management and Leadership Program. This is a very, very in-depth full course. If you were to take the entire certificate, consisting, of a total of 13 courses. But again, it's a la carte. You can pick and choose when you want to take the courses. You know, you're not committed to apply for the program. There's no cohort base. You can sort of test the waters by taking one course or two courses, take some time off, move forward through the program. And within the business management and leadership, we have smaller categories of offerings such as the Leadership Coaching Associate Certificate, a Leadership Coaching Certificate, management skills. So basically we cross the whole spectrum of business management leadership. Again, all our instructors are industry professionals currently employed and working in their fields. And we have always high comment feedback, how everybody's really impressed with the program and happy with the instruction. Again, the best way is to reach out to us to help you with any other further questions, and we can also help you navigate the courses and plan your scheduling for you. So you can reach us again through our website, and again, it can be leadership@vcc.ca. Thanks very much, and hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you so much, Joy. Okay. So what we're going to do is we will send you the link to the PDF so you can view that later. Right now, we're going to move on to our next presenter, and she is Julia Slade. She will be talking to you about legal administrative assistant. So Julia, it's over to you.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Welcome, everybody. I'm going to be talking about the Legal Administrative Assistant Program. I'm the department head in Applied Business, and that is one of the programs that we offer. So this program is a 5-month program. We have 2 entry points a year, one in September and one in February. This program is for somebody who is interested in administrative work as a base, but then wants to apply that into the legal area. So you will have a taste in this program of Canadian law, whether that be family law, litigation, conveyancing. You will get introduction to all of those pieces. What I would say about this program, which makes it a very big draw to people, is number one, the instruction. The instructors are working in the industry, and they keep the program fresh and updated and relevant. And the other thing is it involves a practicum. At the end of your 5 months, it involves a practicum. And we have a very, very strong base of hosts that offer us placements for our students. And they include a really wide variety. It's not just typically the legal firms that you may think of, you know, the big law firms in the city. There's a number of other places that legal administrative assistants work, and that could be in private organizations that are big enough that they need a legal department. It could be insurance companies. An example would be ICBC. They have their own in-house legal department. It could be banks. They also have that. So while the majority of our placements are in the city's law firms, that could be private law firms, there are other options as well. Our graduation rate is extremely high. It's almost 99%, and the employment rate is also extremely high. I spoke about the pool of hosts that we use. Those hosts are very big supporters of our program. So in addition to allowing practicum placements, they also give us their job postings before they are released to the general public. So we have a lot of support from the industry out there. I am happy to take any questions that you may have once the presentations are finished. And you can also feel free to contact me. The email is up there on the slide. And if I can't answer it myself, I will involve the instructors who teach in the program. Thank you for listening.
Thanks so much, Julia. All right, and we do have a couple of, now that we've heard from some of our programs, what's kind of the next step from there. Now we do have an upcoming information session. What you heard here is just a short overview of some of our programs. But if you want to learn more in depth about each of these, we have a couple of dates coming up where you can get to know and chat with your instructor for about 45 minutes to an hour. So building manager, the next upcoming session is going to be Thursday, December 10th at 2 p.m. And if you want to learn more about the other programs, you can check out the dates at vcc.ca/info. So now we're going to have an advisor speak to you about some of the, for example, maybe you might have a question about registration or what kind of requirements you might need. So I'm going to send Rajesh here to speak to you about some advising. Rajesh, over to you.
Thank you. My name is Rajesh Kapoor, and I am an advisor at Vancouver Community College. We are a group of 6 advisors in the department. We are here to help you. We can assist you with resources to help make your educational journey a very successful one. We will help you map out your educational plan and help you find the quickest way to meet requirements so that you can enter into the dream career that you have looked at as soon as possible. If you have questions and don't know as to whom to ask that question for, ask an advisor. We are there to help you. If you need to make an appointment with an advisor, you would be calling 604-871-7000, option 2, and you can make a half-an-hour Zoom or a phone appointment so that we can discuss your questions, guide you with an academic plan, and help you meet the prerequisites for the programs that you are interested in. In fact, we are having a Zoom meeting as we talk. So after this presentation, if you want to discuss any questions you have one-on-one with an advisor, we will be providing you with a Zoom link where you can connect with an advisor up to 5 p.m. today.
Thank you, Rajesh. All right. So now we'll take a few questions from the audience, if there is any. I see one right here. Do you recommend the legal admin assistant program to an ESL student? Would like to take that.
Hi, thanks Elizabeth for passing that on. There are a number of ESL students and international students that take the legal admin program. Some have legal experience or background in other countries, but as there is a requirement for the ESL level to enter into the program, but once that is met as a prerequisite, the students do very well in the program.
Thank you.
And I think I would just like to add the info sessions are starting this month for the February intake. So you will see those up on the VCC website with specific dates, and you are free to come to those. They're all being conducted by Zoom right now. And you can bring all your particular questions that have to do with your individual situation to those sessions as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that great information. We have another one here. Can a foreign trained lawyer who is getting licensed as a lawyer in BC by passing the challenging exams of law benefit from legal administrative assistant? And if yes, in what way, please?
Thank you for that. Yes, actually, I just previously mentioned there are a number of students, particularly from other countries, that do have either legal experience or who are lawyers in their own country. And a number of them take this program. It allows them to work in a Canadian legal environment. It allows them to have an earning, make a livelihood, which is always good, and they get the ability to start forming a network. So the answer is absolutely yes.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, let's see if we have any more. I have one here. Does building manager equal strata manager? I think that's a question for Sid.
Yeah, sorry, I was unmuting myself and then I muted myself again. So great question. Building managers and strata managers, what's the difference? Not exactly the same. However, building manager can be a great career option to get into strata management. As a strata manager, people who are strata managers, they are more concerned with they're more concerned with the regulations of the strata and enforcement of those regulations, whereas building manager is more hands-on. As a building manager, you are going to be more involved in maintenance of the buildings and in the upkeep and caretaking of the buildings. Building managers are going to be more on the field than strata managers. And to be a strata manager, you do have to pass a license examination, whereas for building manager, you do not need any such thing. Many of our past graduates, they have later on in their careers gone on to become strata managers. So this is a great stepping stone for somebody who's getting into strata management, but also who needs the hands-on building manager skills. One more thing I was informed by the instructors actually is that it's because they are in the field, they told me that it's very difficult to find a strata manager who also has building manager experience, who also has the hands-on the job experience. So if you can combine those two occupations, then I would assume you would be in a great demand.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, and I just want to ask to some of the presenters here, how are the job outcomes for these programs? Anyone can jump in.
Hi, Elizabeth. I did mention that talking about the legal admin assistant program, the employment for that program is extremely good. A number of our students get job offers even before they've finished their practicum placement. And as I mentioned, the hosts and the pool of partners that we have that support our program from the legal industry, they send us their postings before they are released to the general public, which is really great because not only does it support our program and our students, but it also acts as an indicator of the level of confidence they have in our students' capabilities once they graduate from the program.
Perfect, great. We have another question here. Oh, does someone else want to jump in?
Yeah, I can jump in. As I mentioned, I do have a broad range from the sport and rec, wedding and event to the business leadership. So our students, there's a variety of students that might come in wanting to start their own business, such as being a wedding planner or possibly in the coaching area, having their own coaching business, to people who perhaps are in a middle management position who are wanting to upskill and gain some of knowledge in terms of leadership, working and coaching in the work environment. And we have a number of one-day Saturday courses, and these are very much appealing to people who are working and trying to upgrade. So the job process really depends on what area you're looking to go into, but definitely the quality of education that you're getting is an asset for sure.
Great. Okay, we do have one other question here. I have a law degree from Hong Kong and have practiced law there for over 20 years. Do I have to take any ESL tests before applying?
I think that would probably be a better question for advising, who most of our students in all of our programs go through advising initially to discuss the prerequisites for the program that they're interested in. And also because it's a very individual, each student is bringing something different to their application. The advising people help you go through what you have, what you need, how to access what you need to meet the requirements. So not knowing more than what the question was, I suggest looking on the Legal Admin website and seeing whether you think in the description there, whether you meet that. And if not, I would really suggest that you contact advising and they can go through each of the items with you to make the best decision.
Thank you so much, Julia. Okay, so we are just about to wrap up here, but before that, I'd like you to know that we have a couple of student services available to you. We do have things such as financial aid, so we offer scholarships, bursaries to those who need financial assistance. We have Indigenous advisors for those who need to speak with somebody. We have disability services, sign language interpreters, and we also have free tutoring and counseling services as well at your service. And today we heard a little more about all of these programs, but if you are ready to go ahead and register, there's a link that you can use to go ahead and register. It's vcc.ca/apply. And if you are ready to apply today and you are a domestic student, we will be waiving the $35 application fee. And this is valid until October 16. So this is an exciting opportunity for you to apply after joining this session. We also have a contest it's a chance for you to win $1,000 towards your tuition. There are a couple of ways for you to do that. So you can go online, vcc.ca/experience, and you can fill out the form on that page to enter to win. I will send the promo code in the chat in a moment so that you can use that code to enter. And if you are an international student and you do need to speak with somebody, we do have a couple of sessions happening. There is a Zoom meeting that you can join, and we'll be happy to help you out there. So in the chat, you will see a couple of resources. You can book an appointment with advising. We did drop the PDF of the PowerPoint presentation. So the code for the contest is in there as well. And I'm just going to check if we have any more questions here. If not, I really hope you all had a chance to learn a lot about our programs, and we really hope to meet with you very soon. So thank you so much for your time today in attending, and we hope to see you soon. All right, have a great day. Bye.